Hi everyone, Carrie from down in Texas. How are you on this Thursday in November? Hope you're having a good week wherever you are. I'm getting ready this morning. I do have a few things I've got to do today. Tomorrow I am not going to be available at all. I have a procedure tomorrow that I have to have done, and so today is my last opportunity to get myself organized because I'm going to be definitely restricted for a week to 10 days. Week to 10 days. Maybe more. If you follow me, and you have been for a while, you should know that I battle a disease called RSD, CPRS, reflex sympathetic dystrophy. Before I get into that, let me just tell you what I've done so far this morning. First of all, do you have a coffee? Do you have a snack? And do you have all your tools so we can get ready this morning together? If you don't, go run and get those while I get you caught up here this morning. Whew, it's chilly in here this morning as well. Let's get my trusty paper towels here to wipe my hands. Okay, so I have put on my primers, my moisturizers, and this morning I am using Cookies and Cream primer just in the T-zone. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put on some tinted moisturizer. This is my Makeup Revolution tinted moisturizer, which I adore because it is a really hydrating moisturizer, and I love Makeup Revolution. I have a lot of their products. I really have come to love that line this year. I've definitely added more to my makeup collection this year. Probably more than any other brand, I would say, have I added to my collection. I just love their products. They kind of feel they're a little edgy. I don't know if that's the right word to describe it, but I don't know. I'm just trying to expand and change up some things. I had a comment on one of my videos from somebody and kind of took me back a little bit at first, and then I started thinking about it and I'm like, they're probably right. One of the comments was, I love what you do and I love that you are an older makeup artist and that you talk about those things and your experience. She said, but because of what you do, you should expand into some other things and just see if there's other things that you would like that you may not necessarily think you're going to like. And I thought, she's right. I really need to just kind of expand my horizons, if you will, try newer things. And so that's kind of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to venture into some other lines of makeup. It's just really hard when you have a routine and you've been doing it for so long and you're as old as I am. Let's just talk about the elephant in the room. I'm 61. It's hard to change what your comfort level is, right? But we're going to give it a go, so we're going to try. That's my end of 23 resolution, is that next year we're going to try even harder to expand into different types of makeup and just be not so stuck in a rut, if you will. These two brushes, I love these two brushes. By the way, that is my e.l.f. Hydrating 24-Hour Concealer that I'm using. I was going to use the pink today, but I'm not. I don't know why. I'm not going to use that today. I've got a lot on as it is, so I think I don't want to overdo my concealer, so I think you can have a tendency to do that, and when you do that, that is when you get the creasing from your concealer. In my opinion, of course, you know, all things are my opinion here. But, so, how are you today? How is your Thursday morning going? It is another kind of chilly morning here. So I'm trying to get myself organized to run my final errands that I'm going to need to run this afternoon. And be ready for the next week with the holiday and being sort of a little bit restricted on what I'm going to be able to do. My husband and my son are going to have to pick up the slack next week when it comes to cooking and getting Thanksgiving dinner done. I'm not going to be really recovered enough, I don't think, to be able to do all of that. So we'll see. One day at a time, as they say. Okay, so you can see how beautiful that goes on, right? That's just a beautiful concealer. And I'm just kind of blending my whole face where I put my tinted moisturizer on too. And then just stippling so we have no lines anywhere. Very nice. Very nice. I am wearing brown and creams and tans today, so that is the color scheme that we're going to be going with. I am now going to use my loose setting powder. I'm going to use my triangular brush today. My little round one is drying, so I can't use that one today, so we're going to use this one. And we're going to get up under the eyes here really good. This is my Laura Mercier loose powder. Just want to do under the eyes there. Because I am going to use today, I haven't used it in a while, and I just want to revisit it. I'm going to use my Fenty powder. This is a powder foundation, and I'm just going to ever so slightly run my powder puff over the top of that and then seal up the rest of my face with this powder foundation. This is a beautiful product, you guys. When I want a really airbrushed finish, porcelain finish for my photo shoots, or if I'm doing a modeling shoot, or I am speaking, I have a speaking engagement, this is what I go to finish and lock in my liquid foundation or tinted moisturizer. Just gives you this beautiful airbrushed finish. And while I'm looking there, I'm noticing that that light is again a little too bright, so we're going to turn that down a little bit. Much better. It's amazing how that gives me this reflection. I think it's because there's a light over here. I'm not sure. I don't know enough about all of that stuff to be able to answer that question, and I will just look like an idiot if I even try, because I don't have the skill set. Okay, we're wearing browns, as I said today, so I'm going to come in with my lipstick today to the dollar store product that I bought a couple of weeks ago, and it is this beautiful brownie neutral color. It's a really nice formula too, I gotta tell you. These brands, these discount brands, are just doing a fantastic job with these products. They are giving the Elfs and the Milanis a run for their money. This one is LA Colors, of course. You know, that is a brand that is really, really coming on strong. And this one is, let me see what this one is called Cocoa Shimmer. And that is just a really, really pretty neutral. I love the way that it's a winey brown color. That's what's in my shirt today. All right, eyebrows. I know I got that out. Good Lord, here I am trying to be organized for you guys, and I am not organized. I am so sorry. I promised myself I was going to do a better job of getting myself organized. It's just not happening. I need an assistant. All right, we are using a trusty e.l.f. palette. This is a, if you're new here, this is a powder palette for my brows, because I just cannot use the other products that are on the market. Pencils and brows for me, pencils and powder for me are the way to go, because I have so much more control over them. So that's what I stick to. Stick to what you know. All right, I'm getting this one on here. We're just shaping out the brows and then filling in with the powder. And I always get this one thicker than the other side. Isn't it funny? And I follow a lot of people, and I find that a lot of people have the same issue. They have one brow that is always perfect, and then they have one brow that they can't ever get perfect, and they can't seem to match them. Okay, got a little dark there, as you can see, so now I'm going to come in with this top color right here, this mauve color, and I'm just going to go back over that and sort of lighten up the brown. I have to do that quite a bit because the brown, if I get too much in at first, it's way too dark and I don't like the way that looks, and so I'm always coming back in and coloring the brown lighter, but that's okay. Just take our time. Okay, e.l.f. This is not e.l.f. This is an Adele product. The same people that make the eyelashes. I've had this a really long time. It's a great product. You can use it for more than just your eyebrows as well. Okay, while I was in there with my mirror, I saw some little problem children, so I'm just going to fix those. I didn't get this blended really well right here. Alright, so we are wearing browns today. So today I'm going to use this beautiful palette by Flower Nose. Let me get the name of this one. They're all different. This one is Flower Nose Chocolate. It's a great name, right? Beautiful, beautiful colors, lots of neutrals. Today we're going to use these three colors. We're going to use this, the three on the top right here, right across here. I'm not going to use any shimmers today. I'm going to just stick with some matte colors today. So we are going to use that very first color, the really light color, and we're going to load up my brush, and we're going to put that everywhere. Start down on the lid and then work up into my eyebrow socket, my eye socket. Just start everywhere, get it really covered nicely. Do the same on the other side. Then we're going to come in and with the next color, which is a little bit darker, and we're going to put that in the transition area. Making sure that I'm putting enough here in the corners of my eyes because I'm wearing a brown, and so I definitely do not want any shadows right here or right here. And so the way to do that is to make sure that you've got a really good base down before you put your dark brown on. All right. Now we're going to come in with the next color, which is the tanny color. And I'm going to put that here in the transition area. Really pretty color. And just using a sweeping motion back and forth. As I announced yesterday, if you didn't see my video, I now am offering consultation services for makeup and skincare. Basically what this means is, if it depends on, of course, where you are geographically. If you want a makeup makeover, anywhere within about an hour. I'm near the Houston area. I'm in the northwest side of town, so anywhere within about an hour I am willing to drive to. Or you can come to my studio, however we decide that we want to work that together. And I'm also going to be doing Zoom meetings and appointments to talk about skincare and discuss with you what products you're using, what you're trying to achieve in your skincare, all those type of things, and then give you a recommendation of products and that you can use. And I am really excited about this opportunity. You know, I love makeup, and I obviously I love doing these videos with you guys. I look forward to them actually in the mornings. It just sets the tone for my day. And I know that makeup can be, for some people, frustrating and confusing, and some people have difficulty understanding, you know, what products to use and those type of things. And so I had a very good friend of mine who just made this suggestion, you know, why don't you make those services available? So that's what I'm doing. And if I can help other people put their best foot forward every day, we get 10 seconds to make a first good impression. So if I can help people learn to use this remarkable tool of makeup, then that's what I'm going to do. You know, it is a wonderful tool, guys. It really, really is. It can help you just feel so good about yourself and how you look. And I absolutely believe this with my heart of hearts, that when you look good, you feel good, and when you feel good and look good, you are more confident. I believe that wholeheartedly. I am now just coming down in here and I'm picking up this fallout. Browns, blacks, and grays are always going to have, in my opinion, more fallout than other colors. I'm just picking that up and sweeping it away. So these services are now available. You can go to my main page, which is just my name. It's my main landing page, www.carriedevlinscroggins.com. And that is where you can connect with me. If you would like to set up an appointment, we can get you an appointment all set up. We can do a Zoom call first if you would like, and then if you have a specific event that you would like some help with a makeup makeover, I am absolutely willing to do that. Come to you or you come to me, depending on where you're located. The Zoom calls we can definitely do, because the technology with cameras today is so good, we can definitely get a Zoom call and talk about the products that are going to be the best for you in your skin at this time of your life, to give you the best result that's going to make you look and feel like $1 million. That's what I hope my services can do for you, is make you feel like $1,000,000. Make you feel like every single day you are ready to rock and roll. Get out there and just hit a fantastic grand slam every day. Be successful in everything that you do. And be confident, strong, so you can live your very best life as successfully as possible and have it all. That's my goal. That's where I am in my life, helping others. Okay, so now I put on my Milani. As you saw, I put on my Milani color contour, and I used that. I forgot to do down here. Where'd my brush go? I just had it. Put it away already. Forgot to do down here. Just creating that natural shadow that you get from your chin. If you have a double chin, you can still do this. You just have to be very careful about your blending of this product. You can still do it. You don't want to use a lot of the product, because then it becomes even harder for you to blend, and it becomes to the point where it's looking unnatural. And you don't want that. Trust me, you do not want it to look unnatural when you have more skin under here. That's for sure, because then it's just going to draw attention to it, and then you're going to be self-conscious, and we don't ever want anybody to feel self-conscious. Okay, I need a little bit, just looking straight on here, I need a little bit more contouring. And I'm going to brush off my brush. I'm going to pick up that little darker color, the third color that I used to outline my eyes. And we're just going to come in right here and just ever so lightly add a little more. I don't want to be a lot of drop out right here. Fallout, drop out. Just a little more, just to identify this spot over here, to create that extension and elongation of my eye. Perfect. Flower nose, guys. This is no joke. This line, they have a new product line that they're a new palette line color that they are launching right now that is absolutely stunning. I looked at it last night. I really want to buy some of it, but I just can't afford it right now. It's not a inexpensive line, I will tell you that. But oh my gosh, it is absolutely stunning. Okay, now to finish, before I go in and I curl my lashes, I'm just going to set my powder, set my blush. Beautiful. Look at the eyebrows and see how the eyebrows, if they're too dark, no, they look pretty good. Rocking and rolling here today. I tell you what, this Fendi product is really a great buy. If you like powder foundations, this one is fantastic. I think this is probably the best, this one right here. And there's a lot of great powder foundations on the market, but that one really, really does hit a home run. Okay, let's come in and let's curl these lashes. All right. Today I am using my Maybelline mascara. I just want something a little different, so I'm not using everything. This is Lash Sensational Full Fan Effect Maybelline, and this is in black. And this is also one of my go-to mascaras because, again, it has a hard wand on it. I love mascara that has a hard wand. Guess what tonight is, guys? Tonight is Crown. The next season starts tonight. This is the last season. I'm so excited about that. I think they are only, though when I was reading about it, I think they're only launching like 1 or 2 episodes at a time. They're not making the full season available. If you know something different, would you let me know? Because I am a huge fan of that series, and I'm really disappointed if they're only going to make one episode at a time available. That's not cool. I was really looking forward to my recovery, actually, to watch that, and that's probably what I will do, is just start over again. If they're only going to release one at a time, I'll watch that one, and then I'll go back and I'll watch the whole series while we're waiting on episode number 2 to come out in this final season of Crown. Very anxious to see how they portray all of this and the players and all the controversy in the family. And you know, it's really sad. I gotta say, it's really sad to see that family torn apart. And they are torn apart. And I don't know if they can fix it. I really don't know if they can fix it. They are in such a unique position, and there are so many factors that are at play there. But it is incredibly sad to think that two of the most iconic brothers and sons of probably the most famous person ever. I really believe that. I think Diana was the most popular person ever. I think she was treated horribly. I think she had so many problems that went without help. And her life, fairy tale life, ended up being a tragedy. And now her offspring, her two precious children that she absolutely adored more than anything on earth, now they don't speak to each other, and I just don't know that they're ever going to get back their relationship. And it's sad because their relationship was, how can I say this diplomatically? Other people came into their relationship and I feel are the cause for the disruption. I'm not going to name any names. I think everybody that follows them has a good idea of who I'm talking about. And it's just a shame. It's just an absolute shame. You can see the heartbreak and the heartache on the king. I think he carries around a lot of guilt, and he should. I do not feel that I do not agree with the fact that when he became king, his now partner and wife was also proclaimed queen. I do not agree with that. I just don't. I don't think it's right. And I know there's quite a few people that agree with that. I know there's a lot of people who have changed their position on that. And that, you know, that's their prerogative. I'm just not one of them. I don't have anything against her. I just don't feel that she is entitled to have what she ultimately now has. And I feel like the boys' relationship was destroyed by women. Let's just call it what it is. And that's really sad. It's really sad for them. It's really sad for their father. It's sad for everyone that follows and supports them. you know, in any family situation that can happen. They're no different. They are humans. They are families. They just happen to be a royal family. And unfortunately for them, I just don't know that there's a way that they can ever get back, unfortunately. Okay, so I put a little bit of lip gloss on my lips. Everything looks really good. Let's put my eyeglasses on and take a look. Yes, I may need when I get filming, and I can't really tell this until I film, but I may need a little bit more color on my eyes. It just depends on lighting and all of that and where the sun is, and that'll be later. I do feel like I need a little bit more color here. So this is my Friday, guys. I hope you have a remarkable weekend. Whatever you do, remember, it's so important to take some time to decompress. Our society, especially Americans, do not take enough time to decompress. Your body has to have downtime besides just sleep. I'm talking about downtime, rest, relaxation, getting outside, enjoying the outside, being with your loved ones, getting off social media. We have to have downtime. Your body has to have recuperation, and it's so important to make that a priority on your weekends. Even if it's just an hour, just take a coffee, go outside, sit outside, enjoy the sun, enjoy the scenery, and just decompress. Let your body literally empty out. Visualize a gallon of water and visualize that it is slowly but surely leaking out, and with it all the frustrations and anxiety for the week go with it. I use that visualization technique every weekend, so I am ready for my next week. I'm very busy. I have a lot going on. Thank you, everybody. By the way, today, this round of Fab Over 40 finishes today. This round, if you advance out of this round, you make it to the quarterfinals, which is a really big deal. You have to finish first. I am right now sitting second, so please, if you would, support me. Get out and vote. You get one free vote. And then right now, if you want to vote more than once, you can, and you get double votes by your donation. So if you donate $1, you get 2 votes. And of course, all the money goes to breast cancer awareness and breast cancer research, which is a near and dear charity. I have that in my family. I have cancer in my family, and so I want to see a cure in my lifetime. I really do. And so this is why I partake in this, to help get more money so we can find a cure, so we stop this bleeding of lives that are taken by this dreadful disease. And remember, the best treatment for cancer is early detection. So get your annual physical, get your annual mammogram, take care of yourself, pay attention to your body. Something starts happening with your body, there's probably a reason it's doing it. So pay attention to your body. Your body should tell you when something's going on, so pay attention to it. Enjoy your weekend. Get out and vote, everybody. Thank you so much for your support and for joining my community. It means the world to me. I love communicating with you. I love your comments and your support. And if you have a criticism, I want to hear it. I've got thick skin. I'm not afraid. If there's something you want me to do differently or think that I can do differently, please tell me. That's what this is all about. This is an exchange of information to help each other live our very best, most successful life. So, please like and subscribe. That's really important across my social media channels. Make sure you hit the bell so you know the next time I post a video. Have a fantastic Friday and weekend. Next week is Thanksgiving. The craziness starts next week. Get some rest in, because we are about to jump into full speed holiday season next week. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Catch you next time, everybody. This is Carrie. Get out and hit your Grand Slam today, whatever it is that you're doing. Make it a phenomenal day. And I'll see you in my next video. God bless.